Mark, you're back, and you're as confusing as ever. You've made another video. Let's watch the video. Welcome to Aldon's Reviews and True Crime.
Again, in relation to Jay Slater, but I really think that I've just got to say a couple of things. There's been so much inaccurate reporting, both in terms of newspapers, but specifically online. People who, of course, think they know the answers, they've done more investigation than I have, they know everything. Well, the reality is I've spoken to everybody but one person, and at every stage I kept Debbie and the family updated. I've spoken to Debbie in detail at the beginning of October. I spoke to her again yesterday. I spoke to her again today. There is no issue between Debbie and I. I have huge respect for her and the family who have been through the most horrific situation, not just losing their child, but also having to go through all of that media coverage. They're in the spotlight, not just on a national, but on an international level. So huge respect for them. Let's just consider, before we post something, what we're saying and what the impact is on the family. But the reality is, no issue between Debbie and I, huge respect, and I'll be there to continue to support her as the days go forward. And of course, the next stage for them will be an inquest, a very difficult time for them.
So if that's not confusing, the newspapers put out a report that Debbie and Warren as well in another newspaper. Warren wasn't happy. Debbie certainly wasn't happy about what Mark put out in his statement, his previous video. His new video is very, very short. I don't really understand it. Whether you can shed light on it and put it in the comments. I don't want to come to any sort of conclusion because the newspapers reported what they report, and the media do tell lies sometimes. They do get things wrong. So it's really confusing. So they put out that Debbie was very, very unhappy with Mark and he shouldn't withhold information, whatever it might be. It was tantalizing information, and that's what he did. Tantalized everybody. Just like another content creator called Dan, I wasn't going to mention his name, but I won't mention his full name, that put out some confusing information, and that would upset the family. Family, please talk to me. Warren, you were suspicious yourself in your videos that you put out. If I do upset you in any way, then let me know. That's not my aim. And I don't want to ride off any back of any controversy as such. All I want to do is, solve the frustrations, have the questions answered. Kind of seems unbelievable. He also mentions on the video 9 people. Did he say 9 people? It's very quiet, the sound. I'm going to raise the sound on here so you can hear it better. I can do that. It's rather clever, isn't it? I'm not clever, but technology can be clever, can't it? So he mentions 9 people. I don't know what it means. What, 9 social media people or 9 people that he states know more than him and have investigated? I don't know what he means. If he means creators, maybe the big creators on social media all around the world that have done research as such. They do their own research and it takes them time. If you mean that, as far as I'm aware, there have been some people over there that are on social media, briefly on social media, but don't know what you mean. It's got nothing to do with what you said. Tantalizing that you had some secretive information about Jay, and it indicated, we don't know what it is, but it indicated that Jay was up to no good, and his friends, and not only his friends, the people involved in the case. I don't like to say suspects, so I won't, but I did, didn't I? But I didn't mean it like that. But what I'm trying to say is, You said that people were. Oh, we watched the other video. I really can't be bothered, to be honest. Mark, what are you about? What is this sort of infighting? You understand what I'm trying to say? So, what do you mean people need to think about putting out videos? You put out a video saying you had secret information about Jay and you was waiting for the right time to tell Debbie. And now you're saying the papers have come out and blatantly lied. So those papers, you're in cohorts with the newspapers. They employ you. They pay you money. Can't you? I don't want to say go down a legal case with them, but can't you make them apologise for telling that lie about Debbie? Where have they got that from? So Debbie is happy. You said you've talked to her today, and did you say yesterday or last week? I can't remember. I'll play it back in a minute. So which one? So the papers are telling a load of rubbish, I gather, and you can put out whatever rubbish you put out. You can put out your videos. So you said that people need to be aware of what they put out on video. You put out your video, and you've said things in the past about the Jay Slater case that were suspicious. You even said, and you did, don't make me find the video, but you did say the underworld had undercurrents and the underworld may be involved further in missing people. And I think you mentioned Jay at the time. I'm going to have to go and play it all back now. Breathe. Well, I hope your day was okay anyway. But yeah, this case seems to go on, and it was dying down. I think it only a couple of content creators were mentioning things. Then you made this video, which was really strange and really odd, saying you had information that you were finding the right time to mention to Debbie and the family, but you didn't say what it was, and we're only speculating. It must be some kind of news, and we're just trying to work out what you mean. What would upset them? They know the findings of him falling off the cliff, as you say. So who's presenting videos and upsetting everybody who needs to think about things before they make a video? I think you do, don't you? Really? So arrogant. Have I got you wrong? Give me a call anyway. Send me an email and give me a call. And then that's one person you can put right. I don't know who these 9 people are. Did he say 9? 9? I don't know. 9 people know more than him. Which 9? And I don't really use TikTok because TikTok people that talk about the case get really slagged off. I do make 1 or 2 videos saying to guide them this way to this channel because they don't really understand when I talk about it on TikTok, and it doesn't do anything. A couple of likes on it, but anyway, I think I need to go to bed. I think I'm going mad, really. I don't really understand some people. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm misleading in some way. Perhaps you need to wash me 2 or 3 times, and then you won't find me misleading. I always mean well, and I have been told I haven't really got a bad bone in my body. Speaking of bodies, I have made a few other videos, and I am quite sad about them in a way, and I do feel a lot for people that go missing and bodies, especially ones that passed away. But what do you think then, Mark? Social media should shut down, true crime should shut down, and only you should be rolling forward. It's getting dark. It's been raining. It's been awful weather. Torrential rain in the UK. At least it's warm and there's no frost. You don't have to put grit out or salt out. You won't slip over and bang your head in the morning. So please, whatever you're doing, take care anyway. And don't have any nasty dreams. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.